Are you standing?
Yeah, I'm thinking of
We keep the
walking is so overrated, guys. Not like, what? It totally is. Okay, first of all, can y'all hear me? Thank you all for coming to this amazing event at the Ally Jolie Baldwin Foundation. I'm going to help out Ally a little bit. I am 32, and what I had was acute promyelocytic leukemia. So from ages 13 through 21, well, let's see. Let me back up a little bit. Tonight, I'm going to use 3 beanie babies as I get through my speech. Whoa, I'm sorry about the squeaking. So the first one is an elephant with a long nose, because the long nose represents nice. My long health journey from ages 13 through 21. I had 2 unrelated bone marrow transplants, kidney dialysis, the human body's limit of chemotherapy and radiation, brain surgery, 60 doses of arsenic. They poisoned me with arsenic 60 times. And nowadays, I have a long list of side effects. If you talk to me up close, you can see I have facial paralysis, which is a side effect just from the years of cancer treatment. And also, I walk with a cane and say walking is overrated. When I was diagnosed, I was really athletic and fit. Nowadays, I have to use a cane to walk because there's a neurotoxicity on my brainstem. Whoa, okay. That makes walking difficult. So what I've learned is that adversity does not mean you need to give up and can't have a good life. God gave me strength to simultaneously conquer college and cancer. Because in April 2007, I graduated with high honors from the University of Michigan. So yeah. Thank you. So the next meeting I have is a praying little bear. What I've learned is that God has a special plan for every single person who follows him. My favorite Bible verse is 1 Thessalonians 5:11, which says, "Therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing." So, let's see. Okay, so my goal nowadays as a cancer survivor is to live a positive and productive life. The goal of the Ally Jolie Baldwin Foundation is to ensure that children are never fighting cancer alone. Like Ally Baldwin, I was blessed to have family and friends with me every step of the way. Unfortunately, like they said, and they mentioned, that's not always the case. When I was fighting cancer years ago, I saw one boy at the cancer clinic, the outpatient, who would get dropped off every single day with a bagged lunch, and that was it. So for whatever reason, his family couldn't be with him, or friends. So that's sad, because why is it someone there? When someone is with a child, they'll fight even that much harder for their special, unique, individual, God-given lives. Another child that I saw admitted on the pediatric cancer floor would call and order pizzas just to get some company because for whatever reason his family could not be there. So that's why it's so important, and Red and Tamara Baldwin are so dedicated to preserving their precious daughter's memory to ensure that children are never fighting cancer alone. Patient care advocates are so important, and that's why the Ally Jolie Baldwin Foundation is just so exceptional. And now, kind of hard, I'm one-handed here. And the meaning that represents that is the kangaroo with a joey in its pouch. Because the joey with the kangaroo, everything's better in shoes, right? So there you go. There's your visual. Okay. Yeah, that was cool, right? I'm trying to get cool here. That's all it was. That's all it's all about. Okay. Now, jeez. I think 2 years ago. I think 2 years ago, this was on something. So maybe we just think about that for a minute. Okay. Now I'd like to introduce this book I wrote. Okay, when I was going through cancer treatment, I had my therapy was like writing. So this book called Exhale has 20 poems from the many I wrote during cancer treatment, and the really cool list at the end that I wrote, the top 10 reasons why a bald head is so cool. Because it is, believe me, it is. So for a donation of just $10 tonight to the Ally Jolie Baldwin Foundation, you can get your very own copy of this book. So I raised, I think, $300 2 years ago, $165 last year. So if you've already bought a book, buy one again for a relative or a friend. Come on, it's all for Ally, right? We're doing it for Ally. Yeah, we're doing it for Ally. So now I want to read a poem. It's called Family and Friends, and it just illustrates the value and the importance and value of having people with you when you fight cancer. And a lot of this is personal, until you throw names and stuff. Okay, family and friends. It is helpful when you're going through long-term illness, I have found, to keep family and close friends around. Dad, Carrie, Sarah, Leah, and Dante too visited the hospital frequently and did all they could do. As I sat in my hospital bed on the 7th floor, Dad would play card games with me, board games and more. Carrie would spend hours in my hospital room each day, so Mom and I would have a better hospital stay. She'd also cook food and buy what treat sounded good. Besides reading food, she did whatever else she could. Overnight, Sarah would often stay. She fit right in. On the couch she would lay. Dante would play his guitar or at college over the phone. Rarely would Mom and I spend a long time alone. But Aaliyah brought joy and laughs when she stayed for a while. She always left me with a big laugh and a wide smile. Almost done. Again, no like folder. What's that about? Humor's good, right? Okay, there were consistent period visitors during each hospital stay, like my friends Chuck, Joe, Chelsea, and Gabriel McKay. Kevin is my second bone marrow donor. All of these people, priceless they were. As far as other supporters, I can't name everyone else, but knowing that others are always behind you is a great comfort in itself. So again, that really illustrates the point and importance of this foundation and why we need to support it. Alright, I'd like to share a lesson I learned fighting cancer. Appearances don't define a person. Like looking at me, people often treat me like they're not sure what to do or if I'm smart or anything. So I thought of an acronym to know how to behave when you see a person who looks like someone you've never seen before. Just ask. ASK. Always show kindness. If you see me in the street, bald head, cane, can't really walk really well, what the heck's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? Just ask. Always show kindness. Okay. And there's that. And tonight, I'd like to end my speech with a list that I wrote. And before I get to the list, let me remind you guys one more time, just a $10 donation tonight to the foundation here. You can get your very own copy of this book, Exhale, that I wrote. Alright, this list that I wrote a few weeks ago is 7 perks you probably never thought of enjoyed by both cancer patients and cancer survivors. Number 7. You can positively impact the lives of friends and family around you who see you fighting with a good attitude and never giving up. That's my friend Jessica. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, go Jess. Okay, number 6. People like me with a physical disability from cancer treatment get to avoid the dreaded, never-ending line at Secretary of State. Because there's a whole silver lining, guys, for those with physical